Good morning, 710 Research Methods. I am giving you this message because I wanted to make some changes to the annotated bibliography assignment and to clarify some things. So I've met with a bunch of you to kind of get your feedback, and I think the way that we need to move forward with the assignment is everything is individual, right? So everything that's in the instructions are suggestions if that fits what you're working on. So, for example, I went with a student who's doing qualitative, and so that student isn't necessarily looking for an intervention right now, right? It's more about trying to understand the concept and what's in the literature. So again, what we really need to do moving forward is I think that you all should find a few articles on your proposed DV, and then we meet to discuss it, to kind of talk about if you really have your DV operationalized. Some of you I've already met with, and you do have it. Some of you I've already given sort of preliminary assignments for to like work on it, and if I have, you just stick with those. But I don't want you to sort of jump into this assignment just to get it done. That's missing the whole point of what you're doing. So what you are trying to do is figure out what you're most passionate about in terms of what you want to study for your dissertation. You are figuring out the DV, the problem you want to solve, or the thing you want to improve. You are also finding research articles that you will begin to critique in the later part of the semester, right? So now those articles that you do find for that assignment will be, quantitative, because the purpose of the analyzing or critiquing methods is to critique quantitative methods. You will look at qualitative research in another class. I think that's probably in the summer. But so to summarize, I really want to do this assignment individualized with everyone. I don't want you to just follow the instructions blindly because you think you have to do it. Again, everything is a conversation really between you and me to figure out what is the most useful path for your project. Okay, nothing should be just done because the instructions said it. Okay, they're guidelines. I could go on, but I'll stop. But if you see this message, please communicate to your group members to pull back a little bit on the assignment and talk with me before you continue. Particularly if I haven't spoken to you yet about your project. If I have spoken to you, I've already given you sort of preliminary instructions, and you can just kind of proceed with that. If you're confused in any way, please send me a text, reach out to me. If you if you feel like you're not going in the right path, again, reach out to me, right? It's all a conversation. We need to have a conversation about what you're doing and to make sure it's going well, okay? All right, otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful, the rest of your weekend. Again, please let your peers know that we've made a change if they haven't had a chance to watch this, because I don't want them doing unnecessary work. Okay, all right, well, have a good weekend.